Welcome to the Simplicity of Wellness podcast. I'm your host, Amy White, board-certified holistic nutritionist, certified life coach, and women's weight loss specialist. This show is for real women living real lives, women who are tired of extremes, done with quick fixes, and ready to feel better in their body without turning their life upside down. Here, we focus on simple, sustainable strategies that work in your actual life. We talk about food, metabolism, mindset, and the quiet shifts that lead to real transformation. Let's get started. Hello, Simplifiers, and welcome back. If you've ever wondered why you're always hungry at the wrong time or felt like you just can't trust your appetite, this episode is for you. Today we're talking about something diet culture has taught most women to fear: hunger. We've been conditioned to believe hunger is something to fight, ignore, or distract ourselves from. That if we're hungry, we've done something wrong. The goal is to be full on less, and if we're not, we've failed. But here's what I want you to hear loud and clear. Hunger isn't trying to sabotage you. It's your body communicating. It's your metabolism doing exactly what it's supposed to do. And when you know how to listen to your hunger, it becomes one of your greatest tools for fat loss, food freedom, and metabolic health. Inside my Hangry to Healthy Weight Loss and Wellness membership, one of the first things I teach is to stop fearing hunger. Start using it. Because hunger, when you learn how to hear it, is an invitation back to a relationship with your body that feels calm, clear, and empowering. So let's get into it. You probably heard the advice: don't let yourself get too hungry or you'll lose control. But what if that's not actually true? Most women I work with tell me they try to avoid hunger at all cost. They see food as the enemy and something that needs to be outsmarted. They say things like, if I get too hungry, I'll ruin everything. I do better when I don't let myself get hungry. And it makes sense. That's what diet culture has taught us. But here's what's actually true. Hunger isn't the enemy. In fact, learning to feel and respond to hunger is the key to getting back in sync with your body. It's how you calm cravings, stabilize energy, and finally stop feeling out of control around food. Hunger is one of your metabolism's clearest signals. It's not a mistake. It's a message. But most women over 40 have spent so many years overriding that signal, they don't trust it anymore. They either try to avoid it altogether with constant grazing, confuse it with emotional or hedonic hunger, or don't feel it at all until it's too late. And that leads to one of two extremes. Over-restriction, where you're constantly suppressing or ignoring hunger, or rebound eating, where cravings and urgency take over because your body never got what it needed earlier in the day. When you bring in the idea of food rhythms, everything starts to shift. A food rhythm is a repeatable way or habit of feeding yourself that keeps your hunger in check, your metabolism supported, and your cravings quiet. Not a rigid plan, not a list of rules, just steady, reliable nourishment. Inside my Hangry to Healthy program, one of the first rhythms we build is a protein-rich first meal, ideally before 11 a.m. Then either a regular lunch or a mini meal mid-afternoon to steady energy before dinner, and enough protein throughout the day to calm appetite, support blood sugar, and reduce over-snacking at night. This rhythm gives your body what it actually needs, so it stops chasing quick fixes later. Let's say you usually sip coffee until noon, grab a protein bar, and then find yourself snacking all night. Here's what we do differently inside the membership. You learn how to eat enough protein at a meal so you felt full and satisfied for hours in between your meals. You'd recognize that lack of hunger might be a sign of metabolic miscommunication, not success. And you'd start to recognize the difference between real hunger cues and cravings. Clients are always shocked by how quickly their bodies calm down when they start eating with their bodies instead of against them. You go from, I can't be trusted around food, to I know exactly what I need and when. That's the power of food rhythm. So if you've been afraid of hunger, if you feel like it's a sign you've messed up or fallen behind, I want you to try this instead. See hunger as a green light to nourish yourself, not the red flag to suppress it. Because hunger isn't the thing that gets in your way. It's the thing that brings you back into balance. And when you pair that awareness with simple food rhythms, everything starts to feel easier. You don't need to be perfect. You just need a body that's fed consistently, intentionally, and without guilt. Come join us inside the Hangry to Healthy membership. Right now, you can join us for a 7-day free trial. You'll get structure and food guidance, like what to eat when you're not hungry in the morning, how to calm cravings without starting over, and how to build protein-forward meals even when life throws you a curveball. Mindset coaching that actually shifts things, so you stop second-guessing every bite, start responding instead of reacting, and finally feel proud of how you're showing up, even on the hard days. A clear path forward, even when life gets messy. Whether you're juggling family dinners, last-minute travel, or emotional eating triggers, you'll have real-time tools, food support, and guidance that adapts with you. This isn't another diet. It's the support system and food framework you've always wanted but didn't know was missing until now. Click the link in the show notes and come feel the difference for yourself. That's all for today. I hope this episode helped you see hunger not as something to fear, but as something to honor. It's not a test of willpower. It's your body saying, I trust you enough to ask. I'll be back next week with more insights, more tools, and more encouragement to help you feel strong, nourished, and back in charge of your health. Until then, take care. Thanks for listening to the Simplicity of Wellness podcast. If something in today's episode got you thinking, or if you're ready to stop guessing and start feeling better in your body, I'd love to invite you to schedule a free consult call. It's a chance to take a breath, look at what's working, what's not, and explore how you might simplify your path forward. No pressure, just a thoughtful conversation. You'll find the link in the show notes. I truly look forward to connecting. Until next time, be kind to yourself and keep going.